Hi guys, this is Stormouse03 continuing Dead Space 3 Classic Mode, and this is Chapter 9 Part 2. And here is a scripted section where you're gonna do some timed little quick-timey like things. It is possible to die here, because believe it or not, I've done it. I've had moments where it wasn't registering that I was pushing the left stick up, and that was not good. It was not good at all. Come on. But not too bad, as long as you are pushing the things and it's actually registering that you are pushing the right buttons. So we're gonna go through these ice caves now. They're quite unpleasant because, as is the rule of Dead Space 3, there's usually something behind you. Whenever something pops up in front of you, there's usually something behind you as well. And, I don't care for it. Come on. Stop being a crappy aimer. Alright. So I'm pretty sure things are gonna pop up there. But I'm gonna go ahead and get the last bit of stuff, which is a med pack, which I needed. Alright, so yeah, this guy will pop up here, and I believe something pops up behind you. But to prevent something from being behind me, I'm just gonna... Whoa! That was odd and confusing. Because, like he carried the body with him for a little bit. I couldn't quite tell what was going on. So there's probably going to be more, and there's probably going to be more things behind me. There's just almost no way to prevent it. But I do believe we've made it through this part right now. This big expanse of space. So there's some little caches of stuff back here. Stuff that you will need because you're about to have a really unpleasant boss fight. Dun dun dun! And all of a sudden Carver just appears out of nowhere. And he's really concerned about something over there that he will hold off until you are done collecting things at the bench. So yeah, you're about to have a boss fight. You need to be aware of that fact. Because you want to make sure that you feel like you have enough upgrades, enough health and stuff to be able to cope with this situation. So I'm going to go ahead and move those over because stasis is pretty important on this part. I'm going to go ahead and take all of my little health things because why not? And I think I should be okay. I really wish that I had medium med packs instead of all those little small ones. And I do have a fair amount of somatic gel, so I'm just going to make a couple. Because the mediums can really get you out of a spot where the small ones may not, because you have to keep pushing B a lot to use a bunch of the small ones. I'm going to go ahead and make another tungsten torque bar. Not that I'm going to need that right now, but I think I've got plenty of ammo. I've got plenty of health items, I hope. And then we're gonna deal with this spider bitch, is what I call it. Some people call it a crab. I think it's officially called the snow beast, but to me, it's spider bitch. And here he is, trying to give me a kiss. Don't want your kisses. I don't appreciate your kisses. Alright. So you have to shoot off his little tentacle bits, and then he will do a run at you. He is really fast. I really don't approve of how fast he is, and how much he hurts you when he catches up to you. And all of this snow that makes it difficult to see. Come on, buddy. Show me your tentacle. Now, show me your mouth. Alright, I think I got one of the glowy balls inside of his mouth. But basically, you have to shoot the tentacles off. Then, after you shoot all 3 of those off, he'll show you the inside of his mouth. And then he'll hit you, and you just wonder, why is this in this game? Where did he go? There he is. Oh, come on. And that right there, like, if he had been any closer to me than he was, he would have hit me. Alright, show me your mouth. Show me your mouth. Show me your face. Missing like a champion. Alright, that was another one of the glowy balls. And, oh, that must have been all of them. So, that was quite good. Yep. So, yeah, then you want to just make sure you go around and collect all of this ammo, because you probably will use a good bit of it. I often miss at the tentacles for some reason. I try to aim at like the base of them, because I feel like that's the section of it that's, you know, thicker and easier to hit, but sometimes that doesn't really work for me, and it probably would have been better to just aim at the portions that are on the top. So anyway, he's crushed this area, and you can't go back and use the bench, which is a shame, because if you used a lot of health and stuff during that section, it probably wasn't cool. But we're gonna go up here, and we're coming to the end of this chapter here. So as I said, we're coming to the end of this level here. That spider bitch, it can be quite a jerk face. Because sometimes it'll knock you down, and if it knocks you down, you need to really be healing quickly, because as you're coming back up, off of the ground. You can get hurt by its legs. It can hit you again. You just really, I like using that piece of cover in the middle there to try to, you know, ring around the rosy. And then basically you just shoot off the 3 tentacles and then shoot as many of the little glowing orbs inside its mouth as you can, until it's over, and then you shoot some more orbs. Or some more tentacles and then some more orbs, and rinse and repeat until he dies. But it can be quite an annoying fight. It's going to be a disc swap here that I'm probably going to cut out. But I might continue talking over it, actually. Gives me a good opportunity to finish up my thought about the spider bitch. So yeah, he can really hurt you pretty badly. And very quickly. He's very fast. Often I would find that I stasised, but I stasised a little bit too late. And he would continue through with his, you know, charge stomp on you, and really just do a lot of damage. So so yeah, that's a pretty annoying boss. I don't care for him very much, but we got through him right there. And I may or may not have clipped out, I probably will, just for time's sake. I died there the first time, but it wasn't really funny or very interesting. So I probably will just cut it out. I got into a bad spot where I was missing his tentacles a lot, and got trapped in a corner, and ran out of stasis recharge things, and health, and just died. And so that's one of those sequences where if I was doing hardcore mode and I saw myself getting into that kind of situation, I would just reload the checkpoint. Because really, the fight can go really smoothly. It went fairly smoothly on that last run that I just showed you, and it can also just go really, really badly. And if it starts to go badly, then it's bad. So we should be coming up on chapter 10 here. Again, I'm not exactly sure where this one begins and ends, and I'm hoping that it's going to give me some kind of visual on the screen to let me know that we are in a new chapter, but sometimes it doesn't, and I may have to cut things up. In this section, you have a room over here that I'm not going to go into, because there are a bunch of those little feeder guys, and one or two of the little mutated axe dudes, and I just don't feel like dealing with them. There is a cache of some stuff in there, which can be really helpful if you need stuff, but I don't really need any of the stuff right now, and so I'm gonna choose to not mess with it. One of these elevators here soon is gonna have a necromorph that drops down, and it's the only, I believe, only elevator in the game that does it. And it could be any time now. This must be the end of the chapter. So here we have a little cutscene, some more exposition, and we'll be heading into chapter 10. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in chapter 10.
We need him. This mission needs him. We need him or you need him? You got something to say to me, Captain?